Hey everyone, Barb from the Shabby Tree. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday. We're here to start a craft. We are probably not going to finish this craft right now because this craft's going to require some resin. And I think I'm going to do the resin part of it maybe tonight at the Lewis household. But right now, I would like to do the beginning part. And when I say the beginning part, so how this idea came about is this stinking piece of rice paper from European Excellency. I love this piece of rice paper. And I'm like, it needs a bam, like it needs something like bam. And we're going to see how this is going to work. If it's a fail, it's a fail. If it's a bam, it's a bam. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Wanda, Jessica, Savannah, Sandy, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Miss Carol. It's been a weird Tuesday today. It's weird Tuesday today. It's kind of like it's acting like a wacky Wednesday. All right, so we're going to use this here, and I'm going to cut it out first, all right? So here is the turtle. Again, this is from European Excellency. If you want to check out European Excellency stuff, we got a list for everything that I'm using. My tray I'm using another piece of paper. If you comment the word supplies, 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 you will get a link. That link's going to give you all the links to these items I'm using, because you know that book of paper that I picked up in Walmart? I'm going to use that paper too. We're going to use the ocean piece. I think we're going to use it. We're going to see. I want to use this ocean piece, and I want to use it with this turtle. We're going to use this clear tray that I ordered online from Walmart because I think it's going to look beautiful. We're going to use resin, not at this moment. We're going to use Mod Podge for the paper. We're going to use some hot glue, seashells, all kinds of stuff. Wacky Tuesday, Jennifer. That's what it feels like. It feels like Wacky Tuesday. All right, first thing first, let's start to cut out the turtle. I was trying to make sure I had all the stuff that I'm supposed to be having. So let's cut this turtle out. And then we're going to Mod Podge this turtle. If this is going to work, guys, I have no idea if this is going to work. We're going to Mod Podge this turtle to a Dollar Tree cookie tin. And the reason is I want to be able to shape the turtle. Like I want him to look like he's swimming in the water. So we're going to see if this is going to work. All right, let's get him. So we're just cutting him out. Now we're going to have to cut some of this flower stuff out with it. We're going to have to, because it's never going to, I'm not going to be able to just, I wish the turtle was by itself and the greenery wasn't like on it, but it is. And we're just going to have to make it work. Now I could cut some of this greenery off right here. But as we come down to the back, we're going to have to attach some of this. So this blue flower, we're going to cut this blue flower out with the turtle. Hey, Miss Heidi. Did you have a great night, Heidi? Just give me a second. I'm looking for his other leg, but I think it's just hidden with, it's going to be hidden with the greenery. Yeah, we're going to hide it. There is no other leg, so we're just going to have to make it work. Let's get this flower cut out. So quiet. Hey, Velma. Hey, Miss Helen. I am great, Miss Crystal. Thank you for asking. Oh, Miss Denise, you're so sweet. Miss Denise, I hope your Tuesday's amazing. All right. Yay, thank you, Wally. Wally is taking my car to get an oil change. Okay. This is our turtle. Bam! Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, he's so pretty. Guys, this is going to look really cute. We just got to make it work. All right, first thing first, let's Mod Podge the turtle to the cookie tin because we're going to need that to dry. All right, so let's take a cookie tin. Now, if some of you are like, why are you doing the wet transfer on the cookie tin? I don't even know if this will stick to the cookie tin because it is a wet transfer. Yeah, this is a wet transfer. Barbie, what are you doing? It's all right. It's going to work. Is it, though? I want it to be clear. I didn't think about that one, did I? We're going to make it work. Do you guys think I can make this work? You guys think I could Mod Podge this onto this and then this paper won't, I think the paper's going to dissolve on the back though. You love this turtle. Me too, but now I'm stumped. So you're going to have to give me a second. Because now I am stumped. We can't wet transfer it onto here because we need to see through it. I do not want to wet transfer it to the bottom of the tray. You remember my shirt? I love my shirt. My shirt's very, very pretty. I am a little stumped at this second, guys. What should we do? Let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. Ah, dang. In my head, I'm thinking like rice paper. It's a wet transfer.
Did you paint it white and then put it on?
Huh?
Did you paint the tray white and then put it on?
No, it's the... I need to get the back of the... I don't know what to do. You have your stinking cute skunk shirt on. Yay! All right, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to have to Mod Podge it on. I'm your guinea pig. This might not work now, guys. Courtney, it's a wet transfer, so the top of the turtle's sticky. The bottom of it's the paper that dissolves. In my head, I was thinking rice paper.
But you're going to put it on the tray, right? That's what you're going to do?
We're going to put it, I was going to stick this onto here so I can shape him in the tray. Like have his legs up, like, you know, like he's swimming.
Yeah. What if you paint this white and then wet transfer him on there?
No, Courtney, this is the sticky part. This is normally, if you put this way, you don't see the turtle no more. He sticks.
But won't the white paper move? And then you'll see the turtle?
Okay, listen to me. Courtney and I are having a... Okay, this is sticky. So normally you stick your wet transfers onto like a piece of glass or whatever, so you see this. If I stick him to this, he's not coming off. So the picture's face down on this silver platter. Do you know what I'm saying? You won't see him. If I stick him on here, he's stuck. So how would you see the turtle?
I thought the design was on the other side too.
It don't come on the other. It don't show up on the other side.
Does it not?
Not like it does on...
In the front?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right? Am I right on that? It doesn't show up like that, right? Let's do a flower. It's more so for clear and glass and stuff. It's not for...
I don't think
it's not for this kind of stuff. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Courtney's right. But I don't think so. I think it's for... Am I not right, guys? I think it's more for glass.
I thought it was like a tattoo. Like
we need water.
I'll get you water. And paper towels, or can you use those?
Just water.
Okay.
Just give me a little cup of water. Am I wrong? I always felt like when I do wet transfers, the back still has like a foggy look to it. And we can't have a foggy look. We need the front like the bam. So we're just, if it does work, then we're good.
I'm just trying to think of what I saw at the meet and greet. I don't know though.
But it still won't, I guess because my back of my silver. All right, let's see. Maybe Courtney's right. But I thought it gives it a foggy look. Like I didn't think it's a bam. Today is like the craziest, wacky. Did I take the plastic off? Yeah. I guess you're right, Courtney. I guess it will be bam.
Do you want white paint?
Do I just leave them silver? Do I just leave it? Or do we do it? What are we doing? Oh my God, today's crazy. What? Okay, wait. Do we need to paint it? Or do we just leave it? All right, let's paint it white. Let me get white paint. Lord have mercy. Guys, I'm telling you, I can't even tell you some things that's happening today. I think I'm distracted because I found out Jelly Roll and Bunny's getting divorced. And Wally's like, what is wrong with you? I said, I don't know. It's upsetting me. I need to get white paint. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Wait. Today's crazy. All right, I need paint.
It's tested out Tuesday is what they're saying.
I just can't even. Today is crazy, guys. Okay, we have to put white paint on this. Oh my gosh. I guess it just shows it. I guess I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea. I guess I was thinking it had to show through the, like be through the glass. Let's put white paint on this. We're gonna have to give this a second to dry. And then we're gonna Mod Podge the ocean water to the tray. This paint is not even. I'm wondering if I should just go out and get some spray paint. I don't know what's happening today. Today's truly, someone put like a little curse on me today or something. The white paint won't go on the tray. What is happening today? I'm not kidding, guys. Look. It won't go on. We're going to have to spray paint it. I am not kidding. Let me get chalk paint. I told Morgan, I said, Morgan, I won't be long. I'm just going to jump on for a little bit. Yeah, okay. Hold on, we got to get chalk paint. That's not working. Wally's having a crazy day, McCoy. I just don't even know what to tell you. All right, let's do this. We're going to use white chalk paint. We're going to see. Today's crazy. Don't even know what to tell you. All right, we'll see if the chalk paint adheres to it better. Redo, start over. I know. I might need to just come back on. This is crazy. We'll see. It's real life. Things aren't perfect. which I'm finding out today. I do see a little peek of sunshine coming through though. Yeah, the chalk paint's adhering better than the acrylic paint. That was weird. Why am I painting it white? Some of you might be asking. I need the turtle to really pop, okay? I need the turtle to pop. So I feel like if we do white, instead of having silver come through anywhere, the white will help him pop a little bit better. So we'll set this aside and let this dry. This will dry in no time. It's chalk paint. Chalk paint dries very, very fast. I'm just trying to make sure. I could have picked a bigger brush. I grabbed this tiny little brush. All right, I think that's enough for that little turtle. All right, let me see. Yeah, that'll be enough. We'll just wave it back and forth so it gets some air to dry. Hey, Sharon Terry. Hey, Helen. Hey, Annie. Happy Crazy Tuesday. I don't know what we call it. Tricky Tuesday. That's a good one. Tricky Tuesday. I like that. Tricky Tuesday. I need Tuesday to shape up. Shape up, Tuesday. You're not on a good start today. It is not a good start for my Tuesday. Okay. Let's try to Mod Podge. So who knows what can happen with this now. Let's try to Mod Podge the scrapbook paper. This is from Walmart, okay? This book of paper. We've been using this book of paper off and on. And we're going to Mod Podge it to the bottom of this clear tray that I ordered from Walmart. Hey, Sarah Lena, how are you today? So we're going to need 2 sheets. Put our turtle aside a minute. Tricky Tuesday. I love that. Okay, we're going to need 2 sheets. And I want a little bit more of the sand than the ocean. We just got to see because the turtle is going to be swimming. Remember, you're using, this is just a decoration, but I do want to add a lot of seashells and stuff. I guess we could bring it up just a tad. All right, let me see if we fold this into here. And we fold that into there. And like I said, it's gonna take a piece of another sheet. So let me cut. We're gonna need the water to match. Let's just cut it. We're going to cut it all to fit in a minute. Hey, Jennifer. It's hard to figure out where to get it to stay together. It's going to need to be right there. Yeah, this is not the easy. This is the hard part. We need to make sure we cut it straight. Hey, Miss Susan. Hey, Alicia. Let's just try. We're winging it. Wing it. All right. I guess it's supposed to really go. Right there. I feel like it needs to come down a hair. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be. I don't know. Might need to go this way. There we go. That matches up better. All right, I just gotta trim this. You know what I forgot to do? I was gonna get this on the blog, but that ain't happening because I never took my supply pictures or anything. Today is truly Tricky Tuesday. Paper cutter makes it easier, yeah. I didn't grab it. I'm not gonna leave you guys again. We're good. I already cut it, so we're good. We are all good. All right, we just gotta get it all Mod Podged down now. No, it's okay. I already cut the turtle out and everything. It's all right. It's my fault. I totally forgot. There's just too much going on today. Too much distractions today. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? All right, we've got to cut the edges before we Mod Podge this in. So give me 1 second. Oh, gosh. I knew this wouldn't be a fast and quick DIY. I just knew it. All right, we need to cut these ends right here. No joke. Crazy Tuesday. Okay. Hey, Miss Crystal. How's your Tuesday going? I hope it's a good one. All right, let me trim this. We're just gonna cut it. It's gonna be a resin craft, so we don't have to worry about everything being pretty perfect. We're adding seashells in here, all the craziness. I don't know how the turtle will turn out. That's an experiment right there. I have no idea how that turtle's gonna turn out. Okay. And this might be a fail. It could be a fail. We're just gonna see. So we're gonna put this water in here. Hey, Miss Gail. Hey, Angela. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's called Grab Your Coffee and Join Me this crazy Tuesday morning. All right, let's take the Mod Podge and let's Mod Podge the bottom of this tray. And then we're going to stick our paper onto it. Mr. Man, you're not sleeping. What are you doing? Are you getting piggyback rides? Huh? Uncle Bo's giving you a piggyback ride? He's getting piggyback rides. Okay, let's put this one down first. Hey, Judy, I love my top too. I just happen to wear this top, and it's funny because Morgan's showing Americana stuff in just a little bit, and she's showing this top too. But I wore this top today because I thought it looked super cute with my pants I'm wearing. All right. Creases is not going to make a big difference for this because of it being ocean water in the sand. So the crease is not making a difference. The only thing is you do not want this to raise when you put resin in here. So it's very important to get it to stick down. So we are going to put more Mod Podge over, and I'm going to make sure it really sticks. I could have probably done the iron technique in here. Because I do have some bubbles, but you know what? I think it's going to look fine. It's going to be fine with the resin because we're going to put the seashells, the turtle. You're not going to see any of that. So it's okay for this. Uncle Bo's giving him piggybacks around the warehouse. Can you guys see all my air bubbles? Because I have a lot. But it's going to be fine. Now, if I did it again, isn't that so pretty though? The paper is so pretty. The paper, the book of paper, guys, is from Walmart. This amazing book of paper. It is from Walmart. And the pages are just amazing. You can comment supplies and you could find the link to this book of paper from Walmart on my supply list. Isn't that so pretty? This would be so pretty with like a fairy hiding in the woods. Yeah. I just happened to find that in Walmart. I wasn't even planning on getting it. I just found it in there. Okay. I don't know what to do first. I don't know if we're going to try to figure... Let's see this turtle a minute. I don't know if this is going to work. All right, let's try this turtle. All right, this is dry. This is dry. So we're going to take this turtle and we're going to wet transfer it to here. Do you guys think this is going to work? I don't know. I have no clue if this is going to work. I do have a lot of air bubbles in my paper. It'll be fine. I can't fix that now. All right, let's stick this down. And push it down really good. I don't know if this is going to work. Someone will be like, what was that lady thinking? I'll be like, I have no idea what she was thinking. Wet the back of your wet transfer, okay? I'm just using simple, just use water, and I'm just using a paintbrush to get it all on here. You want to wet it really good. This is called just get on and go with it. Just get on and go with it. If you guys are liking my shirt, I saw a lot of you saying nice shirt. My shirt's on the Shabby Tree Boutique. If you comment OOTD, you get this link to my shirt, my pants, and my amazing earrings. They're all on the Shabby Tree Boutique. All right, should we see if it's gonna just slip off? It should. What's it gonna look like is the question. Pop the bubbles with the pin. Bam! Courtney saved the day. She's like, Barb, what are you talking about? Just stick it on there. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, listen. It worked. I'm really glad I did white paint. I think we're going to put Mod Podge over it, though. I think we're going to Mod Podge over it. Just a thin coat. Because I don't need this to try to come off the silver. I don't think it will, but I'm going to Mod Podge to be safe. All right. So there's our turtle. And we stuck him to a Dollar Tree cookie tin. Now cut him out. So we got to cut him out again. I'll trim it when I get most of this cookie tin cut off. I'm going to get the big bulky parts off so I could trim it easier. Okay. Now we're going to trim around them really easy. Hey, Melanie Richardson, how are you today? Hey, Crystal Hauser. Happy Tricky Tuesday. Today's Tricky Tuesday. Gosh dang. I feel stupid for not knowing that I should have done this. And my mind's in a million places. It's hot in Oklahoma, 90s today. I think it's supposed to stay 80s here. I believe this week is supposed to stay in the 80s. We're not supposed to reach 90s this week. I could be wrong on that too, though. Okay. Hey, Miss Elizabeth. I wanted to Mod Podge this to the cookie tin because we can pose him, like have his arm coming up. I'm hoping this is going to work. I have no clue, guys. And we could have done no water and put like sand in there. We would have had to like somehow adhere sand in there. We could have used sandpaper and then add a little Mod Podge with actual sand over the sandpaper to make it look like the turtle's coming on the beach. That might have been a little better, but I wanted to add all these pretty seashells and stuff. We could have done that. It would have been cool because the turtle has flowers on him, and you're not really going to find these flowers in the ocean, but it's just a decoration. All right. You use your imagination. We are almost there. All right. You see how we could bend them now? Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. The turtle is from European Excellency. This is a wet transfer. It's from European Excellency. And now that we Mod Podged it to a cookie tin, we can make him look like he is like swimming or crawling or whatever. I just wanted it to have an ocean theme. Look how cute that is. Come on, guys. Where's my freaking hearts? It was a rocky start. It was a rocky start, but it's looking stinking good. Okay, we got to get my amazing employee, Melissa, brought me seashells that she found in a yard sale. And we're going to use some of these seashells. We're going to put them all over this. We're going to put them on this beach. Which ones do we want to use? Do we want to add? I do like these ones right here. I love these little ones. We're going to add some hot glue so that they stay. How many should we put? I feel like it's going to add to it, to the resin. I feel like we're going to do, I'm going to get some blue glitter, guys. I think we're going to glitter the water. I think we're going to glitter the water. And then I also got, because he had originally greenery, the turtle originally had like some greenery coming around him. Do you see that? I feel like, I don't know if this will look like seaweed. I thought we could do a little bit of this. A little bit of this greenery. I want a lot of 3D. And then we'll put the resin, like, I'll leave a little bit in the tray so that if we could put a candle ring and a candle in the tray, you know? We're not gluing this yet. I'm going to look at it, but I'm just trying to see. And we could bring him up in the water a little bit more. I'm just trying to give you guys the idea. And then we're going to... So we'll put the flowers towards the beach area, and he'll be like going into the ocean. I guess that's what we'll do. He'll be going into the ocean. So we're going to want his hand to flip up. We're going to want this one to be flipped up. He's going to have to be glued down a little bit. We could glue his flower here, and we could glue this here. I can make the resin go under him, and then the resin can go. We don't want to see the silver under his arm though, so we'll have to glue this part down here. All right, let's get the turtle glued first. Let me look at this a minute. Oh yeah, he's going into the water. Ah, so cute. Okay, hold on. We need to put hot glue right here, because we got to glue this here. I think we're going to want, we want this hand to go like this. This one needs to stay up. And then this, is his head gonna come up a little bit? Oh my God, Barbie, you pulled that off. Hold on a minute, we pulled that off. Give me a second. This flower is staying right here. All right, let's get the flower to stay down. He needs to be up. All right, let's put this here. I'll hold it up in a minute. Oh, dang, I just pulled some of the, I pulled a piece of the paper off of the turtle. Now what do? Do we put a seashell there? I don't like that. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a little glitter. We're gonna put a little piece of glitter on his arm there. And then this is gonna come under here. So let's put some hot glue. And let's get this to stay here. You gotta have some of it hot glued down so that when I add the resin, it doesn't lift up. Because it can lift up a little bit, but you don't want it to. Hold on. I gotta get this to stay in there. Do I add a seashell under here? Like that? Maybe a brown one? No. We've got to have a little greenery. Got to have a little because we got flowers. Mr. Man is trying to go to sleep. All right. I've got to hold some of the greenery down because if I don't, it's going to rise up with the resin, which is fine, but I don't want it floating right up to the very top. I am going to tell you I do love this seashell. So let's add some hot glue here. And then I think we're going to put one of these right here. This is what we've got going on. You see how our turtle is like a 3D effect? Isn't that cutesy? Okay, so what I'm talking about is, do you see how I pulled a little piece of the paper off his leg? We have to fix that. We're gonna need to fix that. Do you guys like it? I don't think I like it. I think I love it. All right, hold on. We've got to get some seashells right over here, because this is where the paper line is, and I don't want to see that paper line. So we're gonna add some hot glue. Let me get another hot glue stick, and let me get some blue glitter. Hold on. We're gonna see which blue glitter we're gonna need, but I need another hot glue stick. All right. This one needs to go right there. And then we did this one right here. This one right here. Look how cute. Isn't that cutesy? Sea glass. Yeah, I should have did sea glass. I don't have no sea glass right now, but we do have some kick butt glitter. Now I could do this glitter. What's this one gonna look like? Oh man, let's do this one. Let me see. Let's take the Mod Podge and let's just hopefully this don't ruin it. I'll hold it up in a minute, guys. You'll see the sparkle when the resin gets added. You'll see the sparkle through the resin. Oh, look at my turtle. You like him? Uh-huh. He is, he is. Buddy, you getting your diaper changed? All right. We got to add some more up at the top part, but you see how it just gave it a shimmer? Guys, so when we put resin in, we only want to put resin like to the top of this handle. We want this part not to be resin. So we could put like a candle ring on top and a candle and all the good stuff, you know? Should I do, what's that noise? Should I do another seashell anywhere, or you think it's good?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Did Jordan put like cream on him or something?
Yeah, he probably has cream for a little butt rash or something.
Should I leave the cream on then?
Well, wipe him if he's dirty. She could put more cream on him later. I think it's enough shells, do you?
Stinky guy.
And you see how his little arm is going up in the air and he's going in the water? And then the resin will go under him. It'll go under him. I might need to glue this down because we can't have him lift up. His head can lift up a little, but I'll have to watch and make sure it don't come up too far.
You're funny.
I wonder if I should glue his little tip down right here so the resin don't bring it all the way up.
Wow, you're so good. Good job, McCoy.
I don't know.
You did a good job.
I guess we'll leave his head go for right now. I am going to put a little hot glue here to help hold this flower down. I think I'm really excited about that. That is cute as heck. All right, let me read some comments. All right. We had a rocky start. It was a rocky start. It was a rocky start. But other than that, he is absolutely adorable. He's like going into the ocean. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I'm going to have to get another piece of rice paper and do another one and get this on the blog because, guys, this is so cute. So, so cute. Now, give me time. We're going to do the resin tonight at the Lewis household. We'll pour the resin. I don't want to do the resin here at work just because of the smell with McCoy. And it's going to rain. I don't know. They said there's a chance of rain, so I really can't go do it outside. So, and I'm going to wipe the sides off, make sure they're nice and clean before we put the resin in. But what it's supposed to look like is like the turtle is actually 3D.
Oh no!
A little sprig of greenery on the other side. A little sprig coming like right out here in the corner maybe. Let me see. I should have stuck it under. I should have stuck it under the seashell. Yeah, they're stuck on there. I should have stuck it under the seashell. I could probably get it to go under. That seashell. But I feel like you're talking about maybe like up here closer. Like right into there. Right into the corner a little bit. Maybe not. Should I just put a little piece coming out of the shells right there? I don't know if it should be coming out of the shells. I think just that little piece right there would be good. Let me see. All right, guys, that is a wrap. I'm going to see if Morgan's going on or is she going on after lunch or what, but I'm going to get off and we will finish on with this a little bit later, okay? So we'll finish this one a little bit later. I added just a little piece and I'll look at it later and see if I like it or not. I love how it turned out. All right, listen. Hey, Miss Annette, how are you? Comment supplies if you want the link to anything I used. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. Happy Tuesday.